Hey folks, Zach Murray here. Welcome back to the Murray Homestead. And today I'm going to be doing a quick review on this DEWALT 60V cordless weed eater. All right, so I did a review on the 60V leaf blower. And I guess my point of these two reviews is that these tools with modern batteries are remarkably powerful, and they work really, really well. So my buddy had a Ryobi battery-powered weed eater. And I would make fun of them because I thought it would be kind of worthless or gutless, you know. He let me borrow it one weekend, and I was kind of ruined from that point. So I ended up getting this. I had about 1.5 acres at the time. I ended up getting the 60V brushless version of the DEWALT because one, I already had the batteries, and that's a big consideration here. And then two, this is their, heavy duty model, so to speak. So I'll knock out some specifications real quick. It can take a 80 thousandths and 95 thousandths line, so the thin stuff and the thick stuff. It has a 15-inch cutting swath, so each, from here to here, what it's actually going to cut with a string. It takes the 60V FLEXVOLT batteries. On a 9 amp hour battery, it will run for up to 30 minutes on high and up to 45 minutes on low. So that is another pretty cool part about this, is it does actually have a high and a low setting. And then with each setting, it has a variable speed for the trigger. So you go low, all the way up to real high. And if that's one of the main advantages of these weed eaters for me, is it is so much more quiet. If I cut the string so you couldn't hear the wind, it is shockingly quiet. And if you've ever weed eated before with a traditional two-stroke, they are obscenely loud, like double hearing protection loud. So if you are in a neighborhood, or if you do have acreage and you just want something, I don't have the decibel meter, but dramatically quieter, I would recommend this. And I can tell you, and I'm going to have a couple demonstrations here coming up, this thing is not gutless. This thing is borderline violent if you have it on high and at full blast. So overall, I recommend it. I'll give you all a couple demonstrations. I'll go over some pros and cons. Like I said, pros, the main thing is the noise. The second big thing is no cords. So no electric cords, obviously, and no ignition cords. To start it, no fuel. I've got my solar system that I'll be doing a review on here pretty soon. But I charge all my DEWALT batteries, every battery on the Homestead with the solar system. So this is actually free to operate now that I've purchased it. It's more ecologically friendly if that's what you care about. That's on you. One, because I am getting the power from the solar, and then two, I'm not putting 2-cycle fumes out into the atmosphere. So that's a good thing. As you can see here, with a 6 amp hour battery, it is very balanced, which is pretty nice when you're holding it for a long time. And when you're holding it, it has this nice little pad here that can rest against your arm. So it's pretty easy to operate. And like I said, it's powerful as all get out. So if you have, 2 acres or less and you're not doing whole big old fence lines and a ton of weed eating, I would highly recommend it. Especially if you can get your weed eating done in about 30 to 45 minutes, which is a pretty long time on a weed eater for home use. I highly recommend it. The negatives, let's get to that. One, it can be the battery runtime if that's a concern to you. Two, if you do not already own the 60V batteries, then the cost of this might be prohibitive for you. At the time of filming, we are in October 2025. This is $238 on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below so you can see it. But it has 4.4 stars with over 1,200 reviews. So I'm not the only one that likes this thing. Sorry, this is probably really loud. I'm not the only one that likes it. So yeah, the con, runtime, the cost of the battery, and then two, this little shield here is pretty small, and that's just how it comes. DEWALT does offer a replacement shield that is much larger. I'll try, I haven't bought it yet. I'll try to find it on the internet and I'll leave it down in the description. And then second, this head, and you can see, so y'all know I'm not trying to gaslight y'all, how much I've used this thing. I've worn through the plastic of this head because I've used it so dang much. So the head is pretty cool because you just run the string through and twist the head and it puts the string on for you. That's a pro and a con, I guess. Some people like the traditional one where you take the head off. This one is very convenient. So you just twist like that. So you hold this, twist that, and you see the string goes in. It's pretty cool. But if you do not like that type of head, then you can get a replacement from a Husqvarna, whatever. I'll link it down below. I have not had to replace this yet, and I've had it for, let's say 4 years. But because I've officially started wearing through this poor thing, I'm probably going to replace the head, and then I'll have a video showing that too. Oh, another pro, especially if you live in a smaller residential area, which this would be perfect for, you can loosen this thumb screw here and pull this little pin, and the whole thing folds in half, so you can hang it up in a garage really easily. And it already comes with that as well, so you can hang it up on the wall very easily. And there's no gas and oil to leak over the dang place. So, pretty cool. All right, enough talking. I'll give y'all some descriptions. I'm going to try to make these, or demonstrations. Thank you. See, at the, around the front of this trailer, where my lawnmower can't get to, this grass has grown up very, very tall, or I would say weeds. I'm over 6 foot tall, so I'm guessing these are about almost 4 feet tall. So I'll crank it up on high, and we can see what kind of mayhem we can cause here. All right, let's go. All right, so as you can see, even though this is just a battery powered weed eater and it's, you know, it's not a commercial grade unit, this absolutely destroyed through all those weeds. And again, if the audio is on, you can hear it doesn't bog down at all. It just hammers through it. So yeah. I'm going to show you how it works on low. We've got some pretty decent little grass growing up here against this wood, and you'll see how it works on low. All right, woo. So as you can see on low, and I don't know if my wife will include the audio on this or not, on this section, but I'm not wearing hearing protection at all. It is not loud at all. And you saw, even with this bigger weed, whatever that is, it chopped through it, no problem. Around this tree, and I'm gonna have it on low once again. All right, so that's it on low, and as you can see, it works great. So in conclusion, if y'all stuck around, thank you very much. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if y'all have any questions. This is a real world review. I'm not sponsored yet. But I actually use this thing a whole lot. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. And if you have a 60 volt battery setup already, I think it's a no-brainer. So tell me what y'all think down below. Otherwise, we'll see y'all next time.